Playing softball it's been endless. I mean, I'm an Olympian. I've been able to travel the world. I've been able to meet some influential people. But I think more importantly, it's really taught me how to be Lisa Fernandez. I mean, I've learned some very valuable skills that whether I had this game or whether I had this profession or not, I'd be able to take care of myself and my family. And I owe that all to the game that I play, and that's softball. And so, you know, I've been blessed to be able to experience what I did at UCLA, playing in the Pac-10, where it's the most competitive conference in the country. Can't say enough about it. You know, coming to UCLA wasn't in the original master plan. I didn't realize college was an option. When I was growing up, you know, I think I was a direct reflection of Title IX, you know, and what happened in 1971 when it came about. That's when I was born. It just seemed like the doors of opportunity opened as I grew and got older and got more into the sport. I had always just thought I was just going to play for fun, and then it wasn't until I got in high school, actually before high school when I was 12, that I actually saw my first game on television, and I saw UCLA playing against the University of Nebraska in Omaha for the national championship. And that's when I thought, oh my gosh, I could do something with this game. And that's when I kind of opened up the doors to even thinking about having a future. When it came to selecting UCLA, at that time, there was no Olympics. It was just all about getting the best education that you could. And I had some pretty valuable advice from another college coach that, you know, said, hey, if you're not challenged athletically as well as academically, you won't be the best that you can be. And so I wanted to win. I wanted to win in both areas. I wanted to get a degree that would mean something when I graduated, and I wanted to make sure that every year I played and put on that uniform, I could win a national championship. Title IX has been just huge for women's athletics, and I think, you know, some of the misconceptions is that you know, Title IX wants to take away from the men and give to the women, and that's not it at all. It's just all about being able to make things equal, so that there are opportunities for women to play on the nicest fields, or nice fields as maybe the boys do. But to me, it's more about encouraging. It's more about building the confidence. It's more about building the self-esteem, and it's more about just giving the opportunities for girls to succeed. You know, sports is such a valuable way to learn life lessons, and to deprive somebody of that skill is unfortunate. And especially with our female athletes, you know, confidence is critical, self-esteem is critical, and what a better way to learn those lessons than to do it doing what they love to do, and that's playing sports. You know, in softball, you learn how to prepare, you learn how to fail. Game is a game of failure. You learn how to succeed, you learn how to bond, you learn how to be a good teammate, but you also you learn how to be an individual as well, because there are times in this game when it's just you against that opponent. You know, when you're up at the plate, it's you against that pitcher. When you're on the mound, it's you against that hitter. You know, thank God I've got, you know, 7 girls behind me and a catcher in front of me to help me out when I'm in the circle, but you still have to be able to work together and also still develop some skill individually in order to succeed. And those are all valuable things that are going to help kids, women especially, learn, that'll help them progress later on in life if they choose to get in the business world, if they choose to teach, if they choose to be a mom, if they choose to continue to be athletic. All valuable. It's definitely much more competitive. The Pac-10 by far is the dominant in softball out of any conference. Just the amount of talent, it's impressive. And you know, it's been like that ever since I played, and it's still like that, you know, some odd years later. I won't say how many years it's been since I've graduated, but it's amazing the talent that's grown. There's been changes to the game. You know, when I came in, it was the first year that they had moved the mound, or the second year they'd moved the mound back to 43 feet. And then my senior year, they went from the white ball to the yellow optic ball, and those changes definitely brought more offense into the game. Back in the day when I played, and I was playing in the Pac-10, it was 1-0, 2-0 games, you know, 7-9 innings. You know, now it's 5-4, sometimes it's 10-8, you know, sometimes you still have the 1-0 ball games, but the level of play has increased tremendously, and the parity just within the conference has grown. I mean, it's been impressive to see.